I'm in the car, as you can see, and I am traveling toward Kansas City because I am going to be going to Ikea with none other than Jeremy Michelbook from the first grade Café. I know, I'm so excited. So last year when he was talking about moving from New Mexico to Kansas, I went, maybe we can meet up sometime, because I've been talking to him for like almost 2 years now. I love him. He's awesome. If we worked together, we would be a danger to society, I think. So I'm going to be meeting him this morning. They are supposed to be having a teacher like appreciation back to school event. I'm excited because I've never been to one of those. I've been to an Ikea one time, and that was in St. Louis, and it was kind of on the tail end of a family trip. So we didn't look at everything there was to see, but we did spend quite a bit of time there, because you can't really not spend a lot of time there and look at anything really, because it's very spread out. But I was in awe when I walked in, so I'm super excited to go again. And I know I'm going to be with someone that's super excited to be there too, so that will make it twice as fun. Yay. So there are a few things specifically that I want to try to find. So one of the things would be those little tabletop like picture frame stand kind of things that people put little like welcome signs in, or like station directions or open house directions in. You know what I'm talking about. I think they come in different colors. They're like $1, I think. So I want to get several of those. I kind of wanted to look for a table for my flexible seating to add to it, where they could sit on the floor with cushions. So that's another thing I want to try to find. And then I have a friend that teaches in another district a couple hours away that had just mentioned in a text that she needed to go to Ikea and get some chairs, but she wasn't really looking forward to the drive because like she has to go even farther to get to Ikea. And I said, well, I'm going on Wednesday. Want me to look? And she's like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. So she sent me a picture of what they are. I don't remember what the name of them is because I'm not well versed in Ikea language. So everything is, you know, Swedish or something. So I did put it in my phone and the picture, so I know what I'm looking for. But I'll put a picture here so you can see it. Okay, so now you've seen it. She wants either 2 white or 2 black, whatever they have. I think she would prefer black, so I'm going to try to get that. But they look really nice. And then whatever else I see and find will just be gravy, because honestly the best part of this trip is going to be meeting Jeremy. Yeah, and spending time with him because he's awesome. So if you don't already follow Jeremy Michelbook at the First Grade Café and you have no idea what I'm talking about, you have got to check out his channel. I'll link it below for you, and you can see all the awesomeness that Jeremy Michelbook can bring you. He also does planner videos, so he does all kinds of stuff. Very creative guy. I am just going to concentrate on driving and getting there safely. So I will keep you posted on all of the happenings as I travel through the day, on the road, and in Ikea. Oh my goodness, you see Jeremy? I made it, woohoo! Been sitting here talking to Jeremy, and it's so awesome. And it's just weird because you see each other on YouTube, and you talk in like messages and stuff, but to meet people in person is so cool. This place is amazing, and a really sweet IKEA employee just walked over and handed us gift cards. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So they're being so kind to the teachers today. It's amazing. They have events going on all through the day, like make it and take it kind of things, and just different things over here. You see people this way. They're just doing all kinds of workshops and things. So we're about ready to go and look around and see what we can find. We have spotted baby shark in its natural environment. Do. We found the frames. Yay. Okay, here's what $55 worth of IKEA purchases look like. Give you the bigger scoop later. Bye, Jeremy. Till next time. Good evening. It has been a wonderful day. So I spent a big chunk of the day with Jeremy from the First Grade Café. That was awesome. I loved meeting him. I loved shopping with him. I loved having lunch with him, and I loved being able to talk to him for quite a while, it was great. Then I went on to where my daughter lives because it was only 45 minutes from there, and I spent the evening with her. So now I'm headed home. It's about a 3-hour drive. So right now the sun is going down just a bit. It's about 8:25, so I'm going to be home kind of late. But that's okay because this was an amazing day. Started out amazing, it's ending amazing. I will show you what I found at Ikea when I get a chance. And Caitlin and I did a little bit of shopping too. I was so good though. Of course, it helped that there weren't a lot of things to tempt me. We went to the Super Target in Lawrence, Kansas, which you would think, woo, Super Target, Super Dollar Spot. Not so much. Kind of disappointing. It was very picked over. I'm thinking that they have not been restocked recently, and so maybe when they get restocked, they would be like amazing. But there were this many mini erasers. 0, absolutely none. I did look through the Dollar Spot, but there really wasn't anything that I really wanted or could not live without. So I left everything there. We went to Five Below and I found one thing there, and I'll show you what that is. We went to Dollar Tree and I got this much stuff at Dollar Tree. Pretty proud of myself. Caitlin found some really awesome things on our little shopping excursion. She is getting things for her very first by herself apartment. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm really enjoying going with her when I can and watching the things that she picks out and answering questions that she has about things and offering advice when she asks for it and just chatting, you know. So she has now found the value of Dollar Tree. Yes, I have passed it on to the next generation. She never was super thrilled to go to Dollar Tree with me because she got tired of it, honestly. And there weren't things that she really was interested in Dollar Tree until now. Now she's into housewares and plant things and doodads and all kinds of stuff. So she's realizing that that is kind of one of her best friends to go shopping in because it saves her a lot of money. So that's good. The weather is beautiful. It's nice and clear. I've got my Greatest Showman soundtrack ready to play to keep me occupied and sane and give me something to do on the way home and also help keep me alert. So I'm going to get to that and I will check back in with you sometime soon and show you my little mini haul from Ikea. Afternoon. I am getting ready to head out to Kansas so I can be there when Caitlin signs the lease on her first ever apartment. She is so excited, and it's a balcony one, so she'll have a place to put all her beautiful plants. So this weekend she was home and she went to an auction and got some things, and she also found some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and my husband and she went to pick stuff up there because they took her truck and there wasn't room for me, so I just let them go without me. That's okay. But she came back with some really good things, so she's getting things collected up. So it is Monday, July 29th, I believe. July is just almost gone. It's almost time to go back to that place where they have kids, and I'm not going yet. I'm not going to go till next week. So this week is all about doing stuff at home and soaking in the last few days of nothing to do but relax. So I'm gonna hit the road and I'll take you along on my journey. Maybe you can see her apartment building perhaps. I'm not sure if we'll get to see the actual apartment today. I hope so, because all we've seen is a video from a website, and I would like to see the actual physical place before she signs a year lease. But I'll let you know how that goes. The place is very nice, and I think it's in a very nice area. So I will show you what I can and take you along for my little trip to Kansas. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. So can you see the little purple back there? When Caitlin left last night, about an hour into her journey home, she called and said, hey, I just realized I left my pillows there. I'm like, oh snap. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna buy anything because like you're gonna be here tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah. So I stuck them in the car last night so I could not forget them. Because can you imagine not having a pillow to sleep on? That would stink. She goes, well, I guess I'll just roll up a blanket. So I hope she slept well last night, because she has to work super early now because they're on a heat schedule at the nursery since it's so hot now. She works 6:30 to 3:30 now instead of 7:30 to 5 because it's just too blinking hot that part of the day. So that's nice. So when I get there, it's going to be about 3:20, I'd say. And I think I may swing by the apartment complex first that she's going to move into later and kind of give you some shots outside. From the website, it looks really, really cute. Okay, I'm exactly halfway through my journey. And this drive it's pretty because there are lots of trees, but it's also very monotonous because it's lots of trees. So everything looks the same. And I'm on this highway for like ever. And then I'll switch onto an interstate for a little while. So when I get closer to Kansas, I'll be switching onto an interstate. But right now, it's just kind of like, oh. So I've been listening to Greatest Showman and singing my little face off to keep myself pumped and motivated and alert. So I think I'm going to turn my tunes back on and start singing some more. So I'll check back in with you a little bit later when we're there. Okay, so I'm in like the apartment complex area, but there are like literally at least 20 buildings here. And Caitlin doesn't know which one we're supposed to go to for the office, so I'm waiting for her to get here. She hadn't left work yet, so I'm just sitting here because she doesn't know for sure where to go either, but I made it. The apartments look nice from the outside, so we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so we were able to see an apartment, not the exact apartment, but all of them look the same. And she's going to end up getting a balcony apartment, which is what she wanted. She had to sign like an encyclopedia of papers, a lot. So there's like an application that she had to fill out, and then they will call her and she'll come in and sign the lease and pay her deposit and all that stuff. And then she'll be good to go. So she is just in her current apartment, changing her clothes, and then we're gonna head out, probably go to Lawrence, and I think we're going to eat at Who Hot, the Mongolian grill, because it looked really good, and probably do just a tiny bit of grocery shopping at Walmart, grab a few things while we're in Lawrence, and then I need to head back home because it's a 3-hour drive, and that makes it a very late night for me. I will show you what it looks like inside the Mongolian grill. I'm excited because you can have them make whatever you want, so it should be really good. Look what Caitlin got for me. And it smells so good. Yum. 11:45 by the time I get home. And I'm going to have to stop and get gas partway through because I don't have enough to get home, which is fine. I already scoped out a gas station on my way here, but we had a really nice time together. So I'm not sure where I left off, but we went and saw the apartment. She signed a whole bunch of papers for an application for the apartment, and they're going to call her. She'll have to sign a lease later and pay her deposits and stuff. Then we went to Lawrence, Kansas, because that's a much bigger place than where she lives. And we went to, I'm not sure if it's Hoo Hot or Hugh Hot. I've heard it both ways, but it's a Mongolian grill. It was so good. I've never been to a Mongolian grill, so it was really cool because you got to get your bowl and go through all of the buffet and put whatever you wanted in your bowl and then take it up to the grillers, and they grilled it. And I showed you a little bit of the grilling, which is so cool. And then I also showed you the desserts we got. Well, what we didn't know is you can't take it with you. You have to take it in you. So we could not finish all of that. That was too much for 2 people. So, darn it. Caitlin tried. She took a couple for the team, and she's like, I can't do anymore, Mom. I can't do it. I'm like, it's okay. I'm not upset about that. So she's like, can you eat that last one? I'm like, nope. I had one of the little cheesecake rangoons, and I had a couple bites of the chocolate cake mousse thing, and I was like, I'm done. I was really rich. It was really good though. So then after that, we went to Walmart Supercenter and just got a few things. Caitlin was looking for a litter genie, which is like a diaper genie, but for your cat litter box, which is so cool because she doesn't want her litter box for Mango stinking in her apartment, and it's a small apartment. It's like a studio apartment, so there is no hiding it. Everything's pretty much open. So Walmart did not have a litter genie, but they had the refills. So we got the refills at Walmart because they were cheaper there than they are at Target. And then Target had the actual litter genie, but they had the smaller size. So she ended up going with that. So that'll be nice. You just scoop the litter and put it in the special trash bag thingies, and it gets all contained inside the litter genie, and you don't have stinky cat litter, stinky litter box stuff going on. So I think that's going to be really nice. She has also been looking at little cute things for Mango. Like, we have a bed for Mango, but she wants to get her like new dishes to eat out of, and she needs a litter box, so she's kind of looking for a cuter litter box. They didn't have anything cute at Target at all, so keep our eyes open for that. I think it's going to be really cool. She's very excited, but she was very tired by the time we got back to her apartment after all of our running around. So she's probably going to get ready for bed and just kind of chill out for a while and then go to sleep. Her schedule's pretty early. I told you earlier she works 6:30 to 3:30. So that's hard when you're not a morning person, but she's done really well with it. Not a problem at all. She just is like, ugh. And she works out in the heat most of the day, so that zaps you too. So she's just kind of wiped out. Plus she did a lot of running around when she came home this weekend with us, getting things for her apartment. So she's kind of tired. So I think tomorrow she's probably just going to be a homebody. We did a little bit of grocery shopping when we went to Walmart after we ate so that she would have some stuff for lunch. But she's like, I don't really feel like getting food because I'm so full, but if I don't, I won't have lunch tomorrow. I'm like, yeah. I am going to say goodbye for now, and I don't know if I'll talk to you again tonight or if I'll just catch up with you next time. So we'll just have to see. Hello there. It is now Tuesday. I got home really late last night from Kansas. It was like 11:45. I didn't get to sleep till probably 1 o'clock because I was kind of hyped up from keeping myself so alert during my driving time. But I was able to relay all the information about the apartment to Caitlin's dad, and we got to talk about that a little bit. And then I couldn't sleep for a while, so I just got on my phone and started looking at some things on the internet just to pass the time. But today, I'm just kind of hanging out, relaxing, watching Smarty Style set up her classroom. I'm so behind in all the people I like to watch. But I did do a little bit of prepping. Let me show you what I've made. Okay, so if you watch me at all, you know that I love Amy Lemons, and her TpT Store is Step into Second Grade and also on Instagram. But she has this back to school thing. I'll show you a picture of that in just a minute. She has a back to school, a couple of them. Wow, if I could speak, it'd be really helpful. She has a couple of different back to school products. Wow, why was that so hard? Probably because I'm tired. Anyway, so she has these puzzles. There are 5 of them, and I did 4 of each color. Because right now, probably gonna jinx myself when I say this out loud. Right now, I have 18 students on my class list. Yeah, I'm used to 22. We'll see what happens because, you know, it's still early. We still have a month for school. So we'll just see. We'll see. But I made these puzzles. I haven't cut very many out. And I thought about laminating them. And I'm like, is it really worth the time to laminate them and the expense of lamination? I don't know. I think if I just ask them to be gentle with them, they'll be fine. But anyway, I thought I'd show you. I cut out one of each one. So each one is a different color. And there's not any particular order here, but there's an apple, as you can see. And a box of crayons. And then we have a calculator. And a school. I'm going to show you one more pink one. Backpack. Yes. Okay. And I believe the name of the resource is called Let's Get Started. Let me find it real quick and I'll show you that. Okay. Here is the Let's Get Started Beginning of the Year Math Lessons and Activities by Amy Lemons from Step into Second Grade, as you can see right there on the screen. And there's one of the puzzles because I bumped the keyboard. But anyway, I will link this below for you so you can find it right away if you'd like. If I forget, please just put a little comment down in the little comment area and I will be sure to jump on there and add that. Sometimes I forget when I'm editing because editing and putting things on the little description thing are two separate processes for me. Onyx is very, very hungry, so she's bugging me right now. Hi, baby. Yeah, I still don't have any nails on because I'm going to be working in my classroom next week. So quit. You can be looking for some back to school set up my classroom vlogs coming soon. Plus, I've been collecting some things that I've gotten from Wish and from Amazon and from Target. I don't think I have anything from Walmart. I don't think so. But I'm not going crazy, so don't be worried that I've fallen off the wagon. No, I'm just getting things I know that I will use. I'm going to be using my purchase order from my school because we get a dollar amount that we can spend on our classrooms. And this year, if you remember earlier at the end of school, I said instead of designating specific things on my purchase order, this year I just put a dollar amount to Amazon and a dollar amount to Walmart. And I've already spent it 3 times over. I've changed my list over and over and over. But I think I'm going to get a classroom rug from Walmart. And it's not going to take the whole amount. So I'll be able to get some other school supplies that I need. Then from Amazon, I have some specific things too. So you'll just have to wait and see. But I will keep you posted on that. But right now, I'm going to go feed these little furry faces because they seem to be very, very hungry. And I will check back in with you at a later time.